What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Yes, it's been a minute, but today we're talking about this guy, the PlayStation 5. The new update allows you to install a M.2 drive, which is what we are going to be installing today, this bad boy right here. I didn't get the one with the heatsink because those were all sold out, but you know, I've built a PC before, so this isn't my first time at the rodeo. So here's the heatsink that we will be attaching to the hard drive and putting inside of this boy. Everything will be linked down in the description. The hard drive, I got it directly from Western Digital. They had $100 off promotion. And the heatsink I got from Amazon. It was about $12. So I'm going to be putting that together for you guys, as well as installing it in here, give you guys the rundown, again sending you guys, or excuse me, not sending you, but putting the link in the description for you guys so you guys can go and buy this stuff if this is what you choose to do. I know a lot of people are going to hold off because these hard drives are pretty expensive. I got the 2 terabyte version instead of the 1 terabyte because I buy a lot of games and I like to have my games readily available on my hard drive. I do have a 4 terabyte HDD drive, hard disk drive, and then I have a 2 terabyte, 2 or 1, I think it's a 2, I'll double check, but it's a 2 terabyte Samsung SSD solid state hard drive, as well as now this one, so I am good to go. But mainly I keep the PlayStation 4 games on the HDD drive, and then the PlayStation 5 games I keep on my solid state hard drive, and as well as, you know, they'll be able to run off of this one. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this thing open. I'm gonna go ahead and put the heat sink on the hard drive, show you guys that it's not that hard. I know there's a lot of people out there that are just buying it with the heat sink installed on it, or pre-installed, or however you want to say it, already built onto the M.2 drive, and I know that's the easier route to go. A lot of people don't want to mess up. They don't want to, you know, because these hard drives are expensive, and I get it, but I just want to let you guys know it's not as hard as you think it might be. So that's why I'm preparing this video for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Just a quick pause from the video just to remind you guys, if you guys like what you guys are watching, do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't smash it, tap it, click it, but like the video. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Back to the video. All right, so here is the heatsink itself outside of the package. This is the back of it. It's just purely flat, and on the other side it has edges to it. So it comes with the heatsink, obviously. Then it comes with the thermal paste that you're gonna put onto the heatsink, in between the heatsink and the hard drive. It has 2 rubber bands as well for you to put on each edge of the hard drive to kind of hold the thermal paste down. You can actually keep it on there as you install it in your PlayStation, or you don't have to. It's definitely optional. So let's go ahead and crack this open. It was actually very easy. Is this stuck to this? Do not want to break this bad boy. This is it in all of its glory. This thing is extremely small. So this is the 2 terabyte option. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to peel this off, because you want the thermal to stick directly to the top of the M.2 drive, because that's the area that needs to be cooled. So, and it comes off very easy, like so, and you want the top to be exposed. So, now some people say that if you take this off, not if you take it off, but if you don't have this any longer, it voids the warranty of the hard drive. So make sure you just keep this in the packaging. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back inside the packaging that the hard drive came in and store that away, just in case I need it for whatever reason. So we're gonna set this back down right here till it's go time for that. So then we're gonna flip this over. We're gonna take the thermal paste. Go ahead and peel that back. And you wanna put it directly in the middle of this. So, let's see how I'm gonna do it. I am gonna line it up. Actually, I'm gonna lay that down. So there's plastic still on it for the side for the hard drive, but as you can see, I put it all the way to the edge. So, and as you can see at the tip, there's that little U shape. You need that to stick over the heatsink because that's where the screw is gonna go to screw it down into the console itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel off the back side, like so. Grab my hard drive. Now you want the U on the thermal paste to line up with the U right here at the top of the M.2. So now I'm just gonna pretty much make a sandwich. Actually, let me switch hands. There we go, and I'm gonna line it up with the U at the top. And trust me guys, this is not hard. Anybody can do this. Anybody. And there it is. The heatsink is installed with the thermal paste nice and in the middle, lined up with the U at the top, at the tip of it. And so you just want to push down firmly on it and hold it for a little while. And by the way, while I do this, these rubber bands that I was talking about earlier, you actually, to keep the heatsink down if you want to, you install one on one end. I know it's going to be hard to see. So it goes around. There's another rubber band for you to put at the tip of the other end, just so that it holds it down. But again, you do not have to do this. But yeah, just push it firmly. Again, not extremely hard, just firm. What's going to happen is and it's not going to stick in the beginning, because what's going to happen is as it gets warm from being in the console, the thermal paste will loosen and they will stick together. So again, it's not two-sided sticky tape, so don't think of it as that. And there we go. So we got that on there. And also this comes with instructions too. So and that's the heatsink. The heatsink comes with instructions, but again, anybody, if you build a PC before, then you already know about thermal paste and things like that. If you have it, especially because with your CPU, if you have it, then welcome. This is your first PC rig portion of a build. Funny enough, actually in a PC, some people put thermal paste on these and some people don't. But depending on your PC rig and the cooling system that you have, you may not need it. But with the PlayStation 5, I'm assuming this thing runs hot. And that's why Sony's like, put some thermal paste on that bad boy. Or get a heatsink, should I say, and put it on that bad boy. So now we're going to go ahead and open this monster up. All right, so let's flip this bad boy over. Slide down. Go ahead and get this screw. We're gonna unscrew this right here. Forgive the ashy knuckles. That's how it is when you're putting in work, man. And washing your hands. Make sure y'all washing your hands. You know, COVID is real in these streets. So we're gonna go ahead and lift up on that. Boom, there we are. And so this side, and when you open up your PlayStation 3, you'll be able to see in here, you'll see where this goes because it has the little indent right here inside the console itself. So we're gonna go ahead and slide that in there. And we have to unscrew this because this screw right here, let me hold this up. That screw right there in the back by 110, you have to unscrew that so that it holds down the M.2 drive itself. So actually, here I'll do this with my good old cell phone. So from another angle, that screw right there, you need to unscrew that and then push that down and then enter the screw right there. And that will hold the M.2 in place. So scoot that up some. So we're gonna do that right now. Screw is long. God dang. All right, so now we go in reverse. We put everything back like it was and act like nothing ever happened. Nothing to see here, folks. All right, so that's screwed on. Slide the case back on. Boom. Bam. Now let's go ahead and plug this bad boy up and see if it explodes or not. All right, let's see. Hit this PlayStation button. All right, so it is recognizing it. To use the M.2 solid state hard drive, you need to reformat it. So let's go ahead and do that. Your M.2 solid state hard drive has been reformatted. To change where your games are installed, go to Settings, Storage, Location, Installation Location. To safely remove your M.2, turn off, yep, we already know. And so, ooh, you can see the console hard drive is getting full on me. So You can see the M.2 drive right there, as well as my external hard drive. This is my solid state hard drive. So that one, it has 2 games on it, or 2 games. Excuse me, that's a solid state hard drive with all my PlayStation 4 games, like 5 games on it. So installation location, PS5 games and apps, M.2 storage, PS4 games and apps, external storage, yes. So let's go ahead and attempt to, but I'm curious, do any of you guys know when it says game content console storage exclusive? It says that for a bunch of games, it's not just PS exclusive games, but I don't understand why it says or does that, and no one I know knows. So let's take the biggest game we have on here. Normally people take a small game like Ratchet and Clank and all that. No, we're gonna take the biggest game we have on this hard drive and swap it over, which is Call of Duty. So we're gonna click move, and we are going to move Call of Duty to the M.2 drive, which is selected, and let's see how this goes. Wow. That is, now I've been transferring a lot of games from my solid state drive to my hard disk drive to the console. And for this game to be dang near 200 gigs, this is pretty doggone fast. So I want to show you guys something. Move the camera. So if you look up towards the top of the screen, you can either choose to move a game to the M.2 drive, or you could choose to move it to your USB external drive. So you have both options. So that's pretty awesome. So it's not just the M.2 drive that it recognizes. They're both at the top of the screen, and it also will let you know, still on the far right hand side, how much space you have available in your drive. So that's really awesome. So that's good to know. So let's go ahead and go to Call of Duty real quick. Now that that's on the external drive. It doesn't look like there's anything on here specifying that it's on the external drive. Move games and apps. Yeah, so let's go ahead and load it up. And it is on the M.2 drive right now. So, yeah, everything is installed and running smoothly. So that's awesome. We are able to launch Call of Duty and play it off of the external drive. That is awesome. Oh, we got a free bundle. Sure, something whack. Let's see. Yep, something whack. I'll take that double XP though. Damn, that's hella loud. I don't even know where my remote is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's it. The M.2 drive is installed. I'm getting ready to finish transferring more stuff over to it. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the video. Until the next one, I'm out. Peace.